Hey guys, back with another Maplestory video here. This time, just full PRs. 2 weeks in, post crit rate, March update. Went full. Finally got my DPS hypers switched out. I ended up getting double KT Crony Tower 50 rings. I got a little bit more cap as well. So this one I was about 20.3. In my other runs, I was 20.4. Just wanted to see the little gains, the progress, you know, changes, just by changing hyper stats, just getting a little more cap, seeing the biggest difference. Guild Dungeon, the stats don't really mean that much. It's more about the cap. So it's no surprise that this one wasn't a huge increase, I think. I'm pretty sure my previous PR was around, 290-ish, maybe 300. So this one I think can definitely get better. Multi is, not our greatest strength. We're much stronger in single target for Paladins, but definitely think I can get 310, 315 maybe. 307, we'll take it. Nice little PR for multi. Didn't get a single target PR here, but I think Guild Dungeon, this one was the one I was hoping would be a real milestone of 1 bill. Had some good luck with that stun timing right there. Kind of timed it out perfectly. And then just, stand in the corner of DPS, blah, blah, blah. And you see right there, 20.4 was the cap in this one. Full buffs. I am using final damage, special node, boss rush potion, full class buffs. Just tried to cap everything. Just, see what the number would be. Kind of right off the bat, you can see I'm 30 seconds in, just under 50 bill. Sorry, 500 mil, not 50 bill, 500 mil. So it's looking like it's close. For me personally, it has to do, my pure summon RNG is a big factor still with which peer I get. I don't think I get blue orb, blue clown at all. But this last 5 seconds, kind of cutting it close. Somehow I was able to get 998. It didn't look like it on the screen, but right below 1 bill. Hopefully, next time I get a little closer, get a little better. Hopefully crack that 1 bill in the next coming weeks. Excited for that to test out. And then Guild Dummy is the last one. And then I'm going to show a little fun if you're interested. Hard Magnus solo with just fair trade. No buffs at all. Multi Hard Magnus, but this one was Guild Dummy. I actually did put up Noble Demand not for the crit res, but for the crit damage res. And you see right there, I do have the spinning blue pier. So that is the most lines that I can get. Probably the best, maximizing my damage there. But that is something as Paladin. I'm not sure if it's valuable. Definitely not in Guild Dungeon, but maybe in Guild Dummy, being able to get 100% uptime on that for those. You see I'm not even capping all my lines there. So maybe keeping the uptime on the Noble Demand, using that extra global for that is worth it to do more damage in the long run. But I only did it for the first 30 seconds and wanted to see, ultimately what the final number was. And as the thing about Guild Dummy, you need full class buffs, all of it, even Evan. You need to change your Legion around so you don't have boss attack. You go physical attack and crit damage, things like that. It's every buff matters. You need final damage, special node as well. 1.87, not bad for 20.4 mil. Hopefully can push that 1.9, but we'll see. So here is just a little fun. Just me nerding out on Hard Magnus multi. Just fair trade. So no, just wanted to see what it was about. I was trying to do no buffs, no deaths as well, no PEs. I kind of screwed up at the end and I did end up dying, but you can see my lines. I have a lot of lines that don't cap. Those are my echo lines. So definitely buffs would be a lot faster. Maybe I'll try that out, full buffs multi next week, just to see the big difference with those lines capped and things like that. But the mechanics, honestly, for this run was pretty spot on. I don't think I took too much damage at all. Got hit by too much. Well, damage that I didn't want to take. But yeah, so kind of a minute in, I think this first minute I crank out like 80 something bill DPM, which is pretty nuts to imagine with hard magnets without the kind of iframe, times that you can actually do damage. But it doesn't, that's kind of the peak of the peak. Again, I'm not using any class buffs either, so definitely a lot of damage to be had missing, but it's kind of just all mechanics, just for fun to see really what the time is. And I don't know, this thing is kind of boring to watch. Try to speed it up a little bit, but if you're, it's just one of those content that if people want to try, kind of that are bored, kind of like me, just want to do something, it's possible. It's doable. No buffs needed. Well, for me, fair trade is kind of really all you need, and 100% crits, and just the meta's changed. Damage is kind of up across the board. Crit rate, all these solo content is what was really only possible by crit res classes, Paladin, Shades. Now this is viable for everyone. So hard mags, if you're not doing multi, hard magnet solo is definitely doable for a lot of classes with less gear, with just one change. I was doing it on a Demon Slayer with a Mythic Hammer, did soloed hard magnets with 30s, I'm pretty sure, with in sub 4 minutes. So just the game has changed, the meta's changed. I think this is definitely possible for a lot of classes. Just Magnus in general feels like a very dated boss, in my opinion. Definitely a lot of people can do it with less gear. Multi-hard Magnus is with a team post arc. People are doing it in sub 30 seconds now in Asia. So it's definitely just funny to see how far the game has come just in a year. How challenging this was when I was first doing it. My first couple of videos in the channel, and then now 1 year later, it's soloing hard Magnus multi pretty much the same time it took me to clear it normal a year ago, doing it with no buffs and no power elixirs and things like that. So just really funny to see and look back and just see how the game has changed. The meta with content. The content is still fun in my opinion. I still have a good time doing hard Magnus. I just do it on the side when I have time. But yeah, you can see kind of 4.5 minutes in, I think my echo just fell off, so I'm not gonna do much damage here. But yeah, 5 minutes, got a good pace. Definitely have enough DPS to clear. Just depends on really what the time is. It looks like it's gonna be kind of based off of this, probably 7-8 minutes, depending on how many times I die. But yeah, 5 minutes in, about 3/4 of the way through, maybe a little less. So excited to kind of see if other people post content like this, if other people are doing it, what their times are, just the possibilities for other classes that, besides Paladins. So let me know in the comments if you want to see me doing other content, what else you want to see, if you have any questions, things like that, topics for my podcast. I'm always down to help answer questions. Again, DM me on Discord if you want, any sort of specific questions. People ask me about stats, how to upgrade. People ask me about what things to do in this specific situation. That's kind of the best route to access me if you want kind of more in-depth responses specific to your situation. But yeah, I enjoy kind of doing the content, helping people out. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. That's kind of what I'm here for. And this death was very unfortunate. I didn't see the orbs because my skin was showing, but my damage skin was mini vertical. But that was my one blunder, my one death. Didn't even use a PE at that moment in this run at all. So that was unfortunate. Kind of was hoping for a clean run, but still going to get the clear here pretty soon. Sanko's going to come back up, and he should go down in the next 30-ish, 20 seconds easily. I think it's just an iframe right here. It's going to fly up, yeah. So maybe it could have been sub 7 minutes if I handled some stuff better. Didn't die, but overall, I mean, I'm not going to kill it right there. But overall, fun. A lot of PRs. Excited to see the progress just over the weeks and things like that. Just in all content. Thank you for watching. That first minute is pretty insane, not going to lie. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.